Okay, I will start again. We had these problems here. I solved them during this break. I hope you will solve those also by yourself and check if you get the same answers. I will quickly go through these solutions. So in this first one, this was a simple one. Sine alpha equals this number, and first calculator gives us this kind of angle, and then from this unit circle we can find that there will be two solutions. One is this 40 degrees and other one is 180 minus that 40 degrees. So here we find those two possibilities. I will show you the Excel sheet here also, where we can see this is sine curve there, and the problem was to find out all those angles that will give sine the value of 0.65. so in this picture there is 0.6 and 0.8, there is 0.7, 0.65 is about there. And if we are going through the horizontal line starting from that point, it will meet the sine curve there, and from the picture you probably can see those coordinates that this Excel gives us. It is about 40 degrees and the solution was 40.5, about approximate 40.5. And the next place where we meet again that sine curve will be about there, and it will give us the angle which is about 139 degrees, and the actual solution was 139.5 degrees. And then we go the next place here. Again, when we try to find the place where the y-coordinate equals 0.65, it is somewhere a little bit lower, about there, about 400 degrees will be the place. 400 degrees, and if we watch this solution, there is this 40 degrees which we get from calculator, but if we add 1 times 360 degrees, we will get about 400 degrees there, a little bit over. And the last place in my picture there, where the sine value will be 0.65, will be about, it's hard to find the place from exact place. It is about there. It is about 500 degrees in this picture, and the other solution here, this is about 140 degrees, and if we add 360 degrees, that will give us about 500 degrees. So this picture gives us quite good view that our solution probably is good enough. And then this tangent equation there, the same holds. We find from calculator the value of minus 32 degrees, and from this small unit circle point picture there, we can see that there is two possibilities to find the tangent value of minus 0.6, and so the period of tangent is 180 degrees. So we will put this 3 times alpha equal to the solution we found from the calculator plus minus n times 180 degrees, and then we solve the alpha from this equation, and we found alpha equals about minus 10 degrees plus minus n times 60 degrees. So one solution is about minus 10 degrees, the next one will be about, if we add 60 degrees there, it will be about plus 50 degrees, and then again 110 degrees, etc. So those are the solutions for that tangent equation. And the last one will be cosine problem. It is the longest one here, but here again we first forget that there is some kind of expression inside the cosine. We just check from calculator what is the angle, what is one angle which gives cosine value of 0.19, and that is 79 degrees. And from this picture we see that when we have cosine value 0.19 or 0.19, it will be the x-coordinate there, so it will be about there, and we can find those two angles which gives us the x-coordinate of 0.19 plus and minus 79 degrees. And then again we solve this equation, solve alpha from that, and we found there that there are two solutions. About 12 degrees plus minus, there is a period of about 51 degrees, and for this other solutions about minus 10 degrees, and this is the same period for n times 51 degrees. I will try to check this with Excel. I will add these calculations to the lesson notes PDF there to the Moodle after these lessons, but right now I need to show you example. I am trying to check this from this last one from with the help of Excel. I will start degree 0, and I will do so that I will add a step there. Starting value would be 0, and step I will put 1 angle there, 1 degree there. So starting value is 0, and I will add this value. So now it will raise with 1 every time we move downwards in the table. If we change the step, for example 0.1, so it will go with the steps of 0.1. And then we had this equation, last equation there. Sorry, where is that? I need to show you the camera here. We had this equation, so we have to calculate what is 7 times alpha minus 10 degrees. So I will go again to the Excel. So this here is alpha, and here I will calculate 7 times alpha. Was it plus or minus? Minus 10. So 7 times alpha minus 10 will be this kind of number. Of course we can easily check this. If we multiply 7 by 7 with 0, 7 times 0 equals 0, and if we minus 10 we will get the value of minus 10. And this I can copy there, and it will make the same calculations for every angles there. For example, if alpha is 1 degree, then this formula there will calculate 7 times 1 minus 10. So it will be 7 minus 1 and it equals minus 3. And then we need to calculate what is the value of cosine of that angle. So cos of course I could try to find from this. Here probably I can find the alpha there somewhere. This doesn't seem to be alpha, but it is a different letter than this R letter there. So now I will calculate what is the value for this cosine 7a alpha minus 10, and I will try to find from Excel the values, the places where the cosine gets the value of 0.19 or at least near that. So now I'm calculating cosine. With Excel we have to remember that Excel uses radian units, and we have to change when we are having here alpha in decrease, we have to use, in English we have to use radians command, and in Finnish it is radianit. So I will write here radianit. This is same as radians in English version. 7 times, sorry, I can take that from here, because I have calculated there also already the 7 alpha minus 10. So yes, first value of cosine, with that number should be 0.919, and I will copy that. Do I find that kind of values there? No, not that. We are not even near. So I will copy this. This all have formulas there, so I can copy that and take enough. I will move downwards there and then check what I found. So here I will try to find the place where this value will be 0.19. It is about there. There's not exact, but it is between these. So the value of alpha is between these. It is something that begins with 12.7, and if we watch our solution here, we see that the one solution was 12.7, or starts with 12.7. Where will be the next place? 0.19 should be found. Where is the next one? Oh, there is minus. Here again we can find value of that cosine is about 0.19, and the angle alpha is between 41.5 and 41.6 degrees. So it starts with 41.5. And how about our solutions? If you want to see the tangent solution, you mean these exercises here. You mean this? Yeah. Take a photo of your screen if you want to get that sooner than I am able to scan that to PDF. So here we saw that the alpha will start with 41.5, and from this picture we can see this solution we found 12.7 there. If we give n the value of 1, then we will get 12 plus about 51. That will go about 63 degrees. That is not the place here. Probably we will find 63, or it will be over 64 degrees there. I think there we will find also the value of 0.19. Yes, it is here. As you see, 64.1 starts, and that will be the solution, the next solution with this possibility. But we were here before. We found another place where the cosine got the value of 0.19. It was here, and about 41.5, and we can see here the other solution was minus 9.86 plus minus n times 51. If I choose the value of 1 for n, then I will calculate what is the value of minus 9.8639 plus 51.4286. It is about 41.5 degrees, and from this Excel sheet we can see it actually starts with 41.5. So this Excel is many times very useful when you want to check if you have made correct calculations, because you may change the values there and check what kind of, for example, in these trigonometric equations, you can easily write those formulas there and just copy that formula there and try to find a line or row where you can find that value you are seeking from that equation, or at least near value which is near there, near that value. I many times use Excel when I am not so sure if I have made that calculation correctly. I have to admit that, for example, this solution it is not hard one, but there are so many places where you can make mistake that I actually was afraid that my Excel would have not shown the same results as my solution of this equation. But I think now I can sleep my night well, because I believe that I solved this equation correctly. Yes, so there I will add these scan these. So I will, if you want to get the picture from that, I will probably now you can get the photo of that page. In this point, there in the Moodle there are 23 assignments there, and I think next week I will try to put there a lot more, so that I could give you all 30 assignments before before December. And there there you have time. You actually you don't have any deadlines there. You have time to solve them, but I will put there those deadline dates, and I'm not giving deadline dates to Christmas holiday, but so probably the next deadline dates or some kind of advisable deadline dates will be on January. But we will continue. We will have those lessons in this vector matrices course. So for example, if you can join those lessons, then you can also check those assignments from this course, algebra and geometry, also during spring lessons. So that is also possible. Actually, I haven't yet any idea how I am going to spend my time with you during spring's lessons, but I think we will find some kind of method to do. Probably there will be also some assignments, but probably there may be some exams also, but I'm not quite sure yet. Yes, I think this will be enough for today. So I hope you will have very enjoyable evening, or right now I think you probably have lessons still to do today, but I think we will meet next time next week. So have a nice weekend, and of course I have to say, during this weekend I many times I check those assignments during weekends, and probably I will do the same thing also next weekend. But I am traveling to Oulu, which is located about 300 or 400 kilometers north to Seinäjoki, and I will stay there one weekend, but I will do work also there, so it is not any kind of holiday, but I am having there some time with my family. My daughter lives there and studies there in Oulu, but you can sometimes someone has regretting or pardoning or asking about polite sizes when she or he has sent me messages during weekend, but that is not any problem. You may send them every day. We are in present weekend also. Yes. yes, I think so. So let's end today's lessons here at this point, and have a nice time until we meet again. Bye bye.